Welcome to Tech Hints for Authors and Bloggers. My name is Barb Drozdowicz and I teach WordPress. Today we're going to talk about hooking up Google Analytics to your WordPress blog. There's many different ways of doing it. Some of them are more difficult than others. What I'm going to do is teach you what I think is the simplest way. So, number of steps. First thing we're going to do is go to Plugins, and then we're going to search the plugins for Google Analytics. And as you can see, I've done this before. The plugin that I really like is this one over here. You'll notice that it was last updated 3 weeks ago. It's kept reasonably up to date. It sometimes goes a month or so without being updated, but that's not a big deal. So then I'm going to click on Install Now. And it'll whir its way in. And then I need to activate the plugin. So the plugin is now on my blog and it's sitting down here. So the next thing that we need is we need a Google Analytics account and specifically settings for the site that we're going to put this plugin on, or that we're going to attach this plugin to. So either you need to sign up for a new Google Analytics account, or we can use the test one that I've been working on for these videos. If you have one already in place, to add a new account, you just go to Admin and then click on the drop down here, click on Create New Account. So my new account name is going to be Test for WordPress. The website name is my test site. And then the URL is actually Practice Blog 104. Need to get the space out of that. 106.com. And then it'll want you to search an industry category, choose something that is appropriate. And the time zone, I'm in the Pacific time zone, but you can choose whatever time zone is appropriate for you. Then click on Get Tracking ID. You should read the Terms of Service Agreement. I've read it quite a few times. I do this quite often. So I'm not going to read it this time. I'm just going to click on I accept. And you'll notice that it brings up this screen. There are different ways, as I mentioned, of putting Google Analytics in place. You can use the tracking ID. You can put this code here in place on your blog. I use a method that's, I think, a bit easier. So what we're going to do is leave the site at this point. I'm going to go back to my blog. I'm going to click on Google Analytics, and it will bring up the main screen. I want to then authorize the plugin. So I'm going to click on Authorize Plugin, and it will bring up this screen. Then I want to click on Get Access Code. It will ask me to authorize it, click on Accept. And you see up here this little tiny lettering, this is the code. So I'm going to click on it and copy it, then go back to the blog and paste it in the access code field. Then click on Save Access Code. And if it's working properly, it will bring the information over. So I'm going to choose the blog that I am using. I'm going to click on Lock Selection. This is only appropriate if you have more than one blog. And then I'm going to click on Save Changes. Now, in a day or so, I will have analytics to look at, and they will appear on my dashboard in a little widget. Try this on your site, and until next time, have fun with your blog.